All right, we should be live now, actually. We'll check. Yep, we're live. G'day, everyone. Welcome back to the ICC Jimbo channel. Today's stream, we're doing Brisbane Heat, taking on the Hobart Hurricanes. It's basically do or die for the Brisbane Heat. There we are. Just promoting it quickly. Get the stream running. Videos and links. Working on an Ashes review. That's close to being complete. That should be done very soon. I've recorded the whole thing, so Kawaja. What? Run out? So Usman Khawaja trying to sweep the ball. It has not worked. A little bit darker that area. But anyway. Usman Khawaja. Foot grounded, not out. So yeah, foot grounded. And not out. Chorley to Khawaja. Khawaja plays a good shot, and that will be the one. I've got to change that to Wildermuth. The Brisbane Heat have not won a single game away from home. They're looking to do so with the additions of Usman Khawaja and Marnus Labuschagne. I think the Canes will win though and lock up top spot. Stars already through. That's good to know. No, that's good to see for us. So Chorley to Wildermuth. It's a good shot. It's just going to be the one it appears. Ricky Ponting on comms tonight, doing his Hobart Hurricanes. Wildermuth gets the single. Heat, none for two. Down the ground again. Usman Khawaja just goes for the one. Got 70 off 40, I believe, last game. So that's good for him and his confidence after disappointing. Really, it was a really poor Ashes summer for Usman in his last career international series in his career. No run. None for 4 after 1. So the Canes won the toss and elected to have a bowl first. 1 over down, none for 4. None for 4. Ooh. Dates have officially come out for Australia's tour of Pakistan, 29th, 31st, and 1st of Feb. Okay. See if chat's here. No one in yet. Meredith to Khawaja. Good shot there from Usman. Just be the single. I'm still trying to self-promote the stream here. Still trying to get that rolling. Alright, That will do. Alex carrying the mic. Wildermuth's run was leg by, apparently. Wildermuth. Down the ground. There'll be a fielder to stop that. Chris Jordan will. It will just be the one. Not a great shot there from Jack Wildermuth. The Heat really need to win today to be in the finals race. Hurricanes looking to lock in top spot. Because of that washout by Webster back in. And then it appears no Jake Weatherald for the Hurricanes until finals. So he'll, you'd assume, open the batting. Kawaja on 3 off 5. Wildermuth 3 off 4. The Brisbane Heat looking to... Really, they've got to win. Good shot from Kawaja. It's just going to be the one. They're pushing. Good throw there from the captain, Nathan Ellis. It's just going to be a single, though. And they're sending this up again. I don't know if that's going to be out. I think he's pretty safe there, Aussie. Second review already on Usman. Not out, clearly in. It's not going to be out. Third umpire says not out. None for 8. So the Canes on the toss and elected to have a bowl first. The Heat looking to get something going their way. Jeez. Meredith's dropped it. Meredith has dropped it. Although that's a difficult catch, he's dropped it. Still. Had to get out of the way there. Meredith to Wildermuth. Slower ball there. Trying to push singles. 9 off 2. Wildermuth on 4, I believe. I know all these ads off by heart. Oh, she dropped it. Oh, she snagged it. Incredible. They replay the same ads all year, all summer. It's pretty obvious what it's going to be. Ellis to Wildermuth. Really swing and a miss, to be honest with you. 4 off 7. Crucial game, though, for both teams. The Heat want to play finals. G'day, Meg Gunn. G'day, Timbo. They want to play Finals the Heat, and for the Canes, they want to lock in a game and not have to leave Tasmania for the remainder of the tournament. That's really these two. What's at stake today, really? Because then the Heat will need the Sixers to lose to the Thunder, and do we really think that's going to happen? Another good ball there from Nathan Ellis. Getting that pressure on to the Brisbane Heat as early as possible. Here we go. Ellis to Wildermuth. They're really struggling at the moment. Yep, exactly right, Timbo. This is pretty embarrassing. Almost as bad as the Strikers yesterday. Or obviously not because of the wickets, but Wildermuth wants to take this game on, and the Hurricanes know that, so they're just going to continue bowling their lengths. Good news to hear. Hazelwood will be ready to go for the T20 World Cup later in the year. Ellis to Kawaja. There you go. Actually times something. Goes for 6. And there you go. It's massive. Kawaja, slower ball. He knew that Ellis was going to bowl that length, and Kawaja took full advantage of it and sends it into the stands. So it appears that the Pakistan fixture for Australia has been released. Someone sent it to me. Kawaja going to get some runs. G'day, Dockers lover. Who's winning this one? Probably the Hurricanes, but I'd like the Heat to win so that I don't know. So we could lock top spot and play 2 games at the G. That would be nice. Beat the Scorchers on Saturday, sorry, and lock in that spot. That would be ideal. Ellis to Wildermuth. There you go. Gets something, but it's not going to get him very far. I'd honestly open with Renshaw, to be honest. 3 overs down, none for 18. I would open with Renshaw because he's been getting runs. I know Wildermuth got that ton in that massive chase against the Scorchers, but I don't know. He's kind of struggled up there. Who said that? Who is this? Cameron Green is. I don't know what you're talking about there, mate, but absolutely false. Not that quiet, am I? Oh, gone. That is a great delivery. I'll check the microphone for you. Disconnect these headphones that I'm not even using. System, sound. Mic's on 80, so no, I'm not quiet. Ash's review is coming out soon, by the way, chat. I have finished recording. I just need to get the photos done. I was going to get footage at the MCG, but we all know what happened there, so... yeah, not going to happen. Who's winning Australian Open? Hopefully no. Hopefully Nick Kyrgios, the GOAT. Hopefully, yeah, Kyrgios if he plays, obviously. So now Nathan McSweeney. What about women's? Uh, oh, hang on. No run there for Nathan McSweeney. Uh, mate. Uh, what's the Russian's name again? She's really good. I forgot her name. I saw her play last year. Meredith to McSweeney. Down the ground, good shot. High quality shot. Yeah, that's her name. 4 runs for Nathan McSweeney. High quality cricket shot. He'll play in the test team eventually, surely. Like, he's got to. He's a great talent. He was used incorrectly in the Border Gavaskar Trophy last summer. He doesn't open. He just doesn't open the batting, and tough to debut when you're facing Jasprit, Bumrah, etc. So McSweeney and Kawaja. When does Marnus come in? I haven't seen. Well, Marnus didn't bat last game. Uh, McSweeney. That was swinging, but it's a great shot from McSweeney. It's going to be 4 more. That was swinging there from Meredith. It's a great shot. Kerry talking about his South Australia teammate. And it was swinging beautifully though from Meredith. So it's probably crashing into the stumps if he didn't time that. But it was a high quality cricket shot from a high quality prospect, in my personal opinion. I think Nathan McSweeney will definitely play cricket at some stage. His natural spot is 4. Meredith. Oh, he wanted to send him back 5 rows back, but no, not going to happen. One ball to go in the over. Yeah, guys, can we not talk about that, please? Hang on, guys. Community moderation. Is that what you're looking for? I'm going to the cricket tomorrow again. Um, it's a great shot. With this race for 4, the outfield's pretty quick, and it will. It's a great shot. G'day, Tommy. 4 overs down. 1 for 30. I've seen this ad. I was talking to mum about this. My mum, and she's like, "How do you remember all these ads? Because it's the same bloody ads all the time." Renshaw Marnus is at 5. Oh, Jordan to Kawaja. Good shot from Uzi, but it picks a fielder. It's going to be just the one there. Chris Jordan. Yeah, I think she'll win as well, to be honest. And she actually seems like a really nice person as well. And and actually pretty funny when they're doing the mics. But my goat Kyrgios better be playing. Seriously, I want to watch him live. He's the goat. Oh, shot. But it just looked like that was going to carry a little bit more. But no, McSweeney doesn't carry. It's just going to be one. Obviously, big game here for the Brisbane Heat. They need to win and to try and secure that final spot. But from a Sixers point of view, you'd want the Canes to win. Renegades, you'd want the Canes to win. Scorchers, you'd want the Heat to win. We want the Heat to win. And yeah. G'day, Doco guy. YouTubers guy, should I say. Got any scoops for me tonight? Jordan. That is beautiful. But yeah, last game of cricket in the home away season that I'll be attending tomorrow for the Big Bash. And then hopefully the Stars play some finals at the G. I'll be going. Yeah. It's a shame that he's only playing doubles. Jordan to Kawaja. Kawaja wanted to also send that back, but no, he's not going to get that run. Good bowling there from Chris Jordan. Ball. Yeah, so it looks like those dates have been confirmed for our tour of Pakistan later in January, a couple of days after the Big Bash. 29th of Jan, 31st of Jan for the second, and the third one, 1st of February before the T20 World Cup on the 7th. Busy period here. Lots of T20 cricket ahead of us, IPL as well after that T20 World Cup. Yeah, so am I, Arnott Shapes. Down the ground. No barbecue shapes today, sorry. Is this going to be round now? I assume they're safe. Let's see again. Nah, well and truly in. Runs for Kawaja, 13 McSweeney, 1 for 33, current run rate 6 and over. McSweeney wants to ramp it, and it works. He beats Wade. If Wade can't even get it, then you're not going to be stopped. Good shot there to end the over, though, 1 for 37. McSweeney on 17, and Kawaja on 13. I think barbecue or pizza, to be honest with you. They're my favourite. Yui, you insured, and then it's an Anaconda ad. Potting Foundation game. Not going to ruin the stream by talking AFL. Alright. I'll open it later. Probably post-stream if that's alright. Shot from Kawaja. Surprised there's no Weatherald. Like, Big Bo's there tonight and no Jakey. Assigned to McSweeney. And they'll get the 1. Kawaja. There we go. Appeal. Not going to happen. Kawaja. Bell. Jeez. Poor commentary from yours truly there. Yeah, so I noticed whenever Weatherall was facing a ball, he'd always like talk. He'd go like, so I might bring that to my game. Not gonna lie, just talk random crap. The same dot ball. So if the Hurricanes win, does this guarantee? Yeah, they will make. Yeah, they'll be finishing first if they win today. So Stars want them to lose. McSweeney just going to get the one. I want to just go to the cricket, honestly. To be honest with you, I just want to go watch more cricket, more the better. So, that's really the reason. No, I don't. I don't. I actually want Perth to lose. Although it doesn't matter really. That the game in Perth will decide who finishes second. So, yeah, this is the Canes' last game, so they get a healthy amount of rest, which is pretty bullshit if you ask me. 6 overs down, 1 for 40. 42 apparently. Channel 7 are very slow on this. They don't update on real time. Like I said, I don't really, doesn't really bother me. The Stars have, yeah, it's 2 points for a win. So if Perth win, you're on the same points, but you've got a healthier net run rate. So it really doesn't matter who wins. I don't really, I hate the Renegades. So like, whatever, I guess. But both the teams, well, we control our own destiny. So do Perth. Really, they need to win one game as well. So both teams control their own destiny. Bo Webster bowling some spin. Kawaja sweeps him. And he'll get 2. One for 44. Yep. So pretty much if the Hurricanes lose today, they're not finishing first. Because the Stars or the Scorchers can overtake them based on net run rate. But they'll finish top 2. I think that's guaranteed. Yeah, it would be. Because we're on 12 points. Scorchers are on 10. So, actually, the only way that the Hurricanes won't make top 2 is if there's a washout in Perth on Saturday. So, if there's a washout and both net run rates are superior, Kawaja takes him on and it doesn't work at all. That's the end of Usman. It's top 4. Used to be top 5. End of Usman 2 for 46 now. Heat are not in a good spot. Renshaw in now. World of hurt. Heat are pretty pathetic this year, not going to lie. They can't win away, so if they make finals, I don't think they're going to be... I don't think they're going to be winning any finals if they make it. Renshaw. On the ground. Straight to Mitchell, and it's just going to be the one. They'd won about 180 here, 190. Just to try and kill this game. Get the Hurricanes out of it. They've got an aggressive top order, so they can easily win. As that's a good shot from McSwaney. Time to perfection. 7 overs down, 251. McSwaney could be the man to change this game. End of the over. 2 for 51. McSwaney moves to 23 now. All games streaming on Fox and 7. Yeah, top 5 is a silly rule, eh? Hussain again, I believe. Got to run harder than that. Renshaw. It's got to be... I've got to run harder than that, though. Is that leg by, or... Yeah, that's really poor running. It was a leg by. He's got to run harder. Renshaw. Season depends on it. Can't rely on McSwaney to do all the damage. You've got to have some sort of accountability. Beautiful shot again. It was such a difficult play to get out when the Stars were playing them earlier in the year. And McSwaney moves to 25. Yeah, I did. It wasn't a very good win, I'm being honest with you. Thunder have been terrible all year. I'm not shocked. I tipped them to finish second last, so not surprised. I didn't really rate their team. I'm surprised they even made finals, let alone a grand final last year. So back to earth for them. and 25. Ahmed to McSwaney. That's a beautiful delivery and a decent shot as well there from Nathan McSwaney. Moves to 55 now for the Heat move to 55, should I say. McSwaney on 26. Oh, great shot there from Renshaw. He'll move to 6 runs. Great shot there for. Beats by Webster in the field. .259. Yeah. Tries to sweep it and is successful. Beats Webster. Renshaw. Oh, this could be out. No, it lands safely. They're going to run 2. That's a successful over. 2 for 61. This, everyone in chat, chuck a sub if you want to be able to talk to me on stream. You have to sub to use chat, so chuck a sub. And yeah, if you want to be able to talk in the chat. But thank you for joining the stream. It's what a pretty successful stream here, aren't we, at the moment? 103 in chat. This is actually going well tonight. So thank you everyone who's joined. Oh, geez. They're really testing the boundaries here, the Brisbane Heat. McSwaney's going to get a 4 here, but geez, that wasn't a great shot, was it? They won't be bots, mate. I don't think anyone would waste money on bots. You have to pay to use them. So you'd be pretty sad if you waste money on bots, if I'm being honest with you. To be 100% honest with you. Right. They just remove it again anyway if they're bots. Oh, YouTube can deal with it. I don't think I can. Well, cricket's different to other sports. They blow up pretty easy. That's a shot and a half. 4. I got 1,000 in chat for an IPL game once, so it's really not hard to do if you just one of those nights. It's a good shot there from Matty Renshaw. 2 for 70 now for him. Oh, that's a good shot down the ground. 6. Thank you very much. It was down to the leg side there. Down the ground again. And it's just going to be the 1. It's a really successful over. 2 for 77 after 9. Yeah, it's a good shot. We're already nearly halfway through the innings. Doesn't feel like it. Can I see your chats? Yes, I can. I can see your chats. Renshaw 19, right? Yeah, 19. McSweeney on 31. It's a great shot again. But unfortunately, a fielder's there. Just going to be the 1. That deserved to be more than that. McSweeney punches it down the ground. And that's just going to be the 1. Two for 79. Ahmed to Renshaw. Again to the fielder. It's picking up the fielder. McSweeney facing Ahmed. Sweeney charges it but doesn't work. So is anyone out of the finals yet? Yeah, the 2 teams are out. The Adelaide Strikers and the Sydney Thunder are both out of finals contention. No one will be eliminated tonight, but if the Sixers beat the Thunder on Friday, then it's Heat season done. If they lose today, so they need to win. That is a beautiful shot. You're not going anywhere near that. That's a flat 6. Beautiful shot there from Matthew Renshaw. Outstanding, really. Nice and flat. That's gone. Don't bowl there, champ. It's a 70-metre 6. Absolutely beautiful, really. Stepped into it. Sent it. And just going to push for 2, it looks like. How did the Thunder go from good... look, I reckon last year was a bit of a fluke. They had a horrible list. See, the scoreboard doesn't update. Can you provide any predictions? Well, there on the graphic it says I think the Hurricanes will win today. Um, yeah, I think the Canes will get the job done. Unfortunately, as a Stars man, you want Oh, I got a new light bulb by the way, guys. So if it's a little bit brighter, that's why. A little bit blurry. Sarah says, that's the thing with BBL. It's a lot less consistent than, say, basketball. Even basketball's inconsistent, if I'm being honest with you, like NBA and all that. One day you show up, the next day, nowhere to be seen, So, it's, look, it's just one of those things, really. Cricket's a funny game. It's a funny game, really, and yeah, so yeah, it's a funny game. The Renegades are still in contention, so yeah, it's a funny game, this sport. Renegades need the Canes to win today. They need to win their remaining 2 games, and then Sixers lose both their games, and the Heat won't win one. But the Renegades need to win tomorrow by a healthy margin. And Mitchell Stark back in the magenta. Wearing my Victoria hat. He hasn't played in a decade. Mitchell Stark. Whoa. Going that way. It's a lot better. Middled now. So Sydney Smash is on Friday at the SCG. That's going to be a really. I think it'll be. Look, the rivalry in Sydney is just not as strong as it is in Melbourne between the 2 Derby sides. I think Melbourne Derby is always a lot closer, and the Sixers have absolutely dominated the Thunder in recent memory. Although the Thunder did knock them out of a final, so it's almost like the Stars and Renegades, where the Stars have won more games, but the Renegades won the more important one in the end. As it's 10 overs, I forgot to change that. Appeal there from Alice on McSweeney, and not out was called. And they're sending it up. Nathan Ellis. He thinks there was something on there. Ricky Ponting saying he heard 2 noises, so this could be interesting here. That hill looks fun. The one in Adelaide would be more enjoyable. I don't think McSweeney thinks he's out. I'm trying to see if that Pakistan tour is confirmed by the real PCB. Oh, they've confirmed it. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm going to have late nights on the 29th, 31st, and the 1st of Feb. 29th of Jan, 31st of Jan, and then 1st of Feb. Man, they're gonna start at like fucking 12 a.m. in the morning. Let's see what this is. It's swinging in. I think it will be swinging a bit too much. Wickets are missing, yep. It was swinging too much there. And McSweeney will survive. 2 for 90. 44 runs this partnership is what they've just said. That's a beautiful delivery from Alice. Dot ball. Um, it's a good shot from Renshaw. They're going to push for two here. Mitch Owen needs to have a big game. He did all right the other night. 2 for 91. Such an important game in the scheme of things for Big Bash finals here. Renshaw 30, McSweeney 33. Slower ball. Bit too obvious there. It's just going to be the one there. Alice to Renshaw. Alice to Renshaw. Renshaw. That really wasn't timed at all, was it? It just, no good. 31. Two for 93. What's the average score at this ground? Apparently 170, but I reckon 180. This ground is small enough to put up a big score here. The Heat can certainly put up a big score if they don't lose many wickets. Good running there from Sweeney. Is this BBL 15 or 16? BBL 15. It is. End of the over. 2 for 95. Did I accidentally say BBL 16 on my... No, stream says BBL 15. 140 in chat. Wow. It's a big number today. People want to hear some cricket. So g'day everybody. Mitch Owen into the attack now. How many different grounds have you watched BBL at? Let me think. I've watched BBL at the MCG, GMHBA Stadium, Marvel, the Gabba, Monaco Oval. That's it. 5. Oh, Junction Oval 6. Albury 7. 7. I've been to 7 Big Bash grounds. Hopefully they're not bots. Nah. If there are, I don't really care. YouTube will deal with it. It is what it is. I don't think so. That is a very weird shot. I don't think they're bots. And which oval is the... Come on, mate. MCG. Any day. Have you ever been botted before? No, I don't think so. Actually once, during an IPL stream, and YouTube took all the views away. I had like 1K in the chat at one stage. It's like 12 a.m. in the morning. It really did. I was actually happy, and then I went to bed, woke up the next day, I'm like, where the fuck did all my views go? Don't include the MCG. The Gabba's pretty good. Gabba's pretty good. Yeah, I reckon the Gabba's pretty good. Quill says, bro, what? How do you have 154? I don't know. It's just one of those nights. One of those nights. Chat wants to hear me do some commentary. Been a while since I've streamed, you know? Swing and a miss. Yeah, umpire says bowl that again. Mitchie will not be in the T20 World Cup. 2 for 99. Today, Rocket League. Yeah, I played Rocket League with this guy earlier. Absolutely carried him every game. McSweeney sends it. Does it pick a fielder? No. It just goes short. 100 runs now for the Brisbane Heat. How come no one says anything? They're probably from like India or Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and they don't really understand English, if you know what I mean. They just read the scoreboard, and that's what a lot of them do. Like my Pakistan Sri Lanka stream, which has 45,000 views, by the way, is still by far the most viewed stream or piece of content I've ever done. Hang on. Not out, obviously. Don't know what that commentary was. That was terrible. But yeah, they don't really. They just watch the scoreboard and all that. They want to know the score because they can't watch it. And yeah. All right, flag Crom. No run. 12 overs down to 400. Partnership 54 off 31. This guy knows nothing. Oh, actually, I already read that. Mr. Tyler Elliott. Weren't you promoted? Weren't you demoted down the order, mate? I thought you were an opener. Barmy up. Mate. No hate speech. No Barmy Army hate speech. Like, get that out of here. Where do you bat now? Like, didn't you buy a new bat last summer? I swear you were saying you bought. Well, I know this guy from Discord. I think he's in a cricket server, a couple of other servers, and he was opening, got himself a new bat. What type of bat was it again? I thought it's not Kookaburra, is it? No. Anyway, you got a new bat. I remember he was excited, and then like 7 or 8. I'll open again next year though. Yeah, fair enough. Hopefully you do. If that's your natural spot, then I don't know why they're putting you so low. Jake Weatherald's bat. I was going to say Rohit Sharma's bat, hardly used. Marnus yet to even face a ball this Big Bash. Wasn't required last game. Why is Usman wearing a beanie? It's summer. Jordan to Renshaw. Beautiful shot. But unfortunately to a fielder again. Renshaw's played some good cricket shots tonight and it just hasn't. Stanmarsh. Isn't that good? That's from South Park, isn't it? Jake Weatherald should be playing next. I was going to say next test. He'll be playing in the Big Bash finals. Tyler. By the way. So maybe he'll want that bat back. Jordan to McSweeney. That's swung in a little bit there. And McSweeney, he's been pretty good today. He's in some good form. He's got to play Test cricket soon. Like, his natural position is 4, so obviously that's not going to help him with Smudge there at the moment. But I reckon put him in at 3. Open Callaway. Or maybe keep Weatherald for a little bit, give him a chance, and then Callaway in if it doesn't work. But Ollie Peake not quite ready. Playing in the Under-19 World Cup, had to leave the Renegades after that heroic victory against the Scorchers at Optus Stadium earlier in the year. Run rate's about 8 and over. 35 and 40. These two have done well. 58 off 36. Tell you what, a lot more entertaining than yesterday. The Melbourne Stars were pretty. Bartlett and Nisa are under a blanket. This is pathetic. It's summer. Come on, guys. Anyway, yeah. So yesterday's game was terrible. I know we won and all, but come on, mate. 80 runs. Like, they've changed the pitch again at the G, and the two like that the pitch better not be used in the Big Bash finals. That's all I got to say. If we get to host a game, not guaranteed, but our spot in the finals is. $143 in chat. Down the ground. India are playing at the moment. Okay, is that why people are here? Now, I don't know why they'd come here for... Whoa, I just opened up my GoPro thing. No, close that. No, thank you. Close. Maybe that's why people were in, because it's a cricket stream and they're like, oh, cricket. Well, so what happens if it's a washout in the final? There's a reserve day, Mr. Arnott, and then whoever, pretty much if the reserve day is washed out as well, then the team who hosts the final wins, I think. I think that's how it works. IPL is different. It's like first, even though they didn't make the final. Which is crap, but yeah. Power surge will be called soon, you'd assume. Brenshaw facing Hussain. And he's going to get the one there, 37. He wanted two, but McSweeney says no thanks. But yeah, final... Well, if it's a washout on the 25th, it means we get an Australia Day final, which I wouldn't mind. Obviously, Australia Day has been a controversial topic. I'll make a video on it. I've got a script ready. I'll make a video on it. But it's a topic that people don't want to celebrate our national holiday due to back history. That's a good shot, but good fielding there from Chris Jordan. Due to history and whatnot of Australia. But I support changing the day. Just put it in summer, please. You know, don't put Australia Day on a winter's day. That'd be awful. Don't think anyone would like that. Public holiday in winter. McSweeney wanted a piece of it. Doesn't get it. Moves to 44. 2 for 110 now. The Brisbane Heat. Alex Carey in the mic. In the comm box. Disappointing yesterday, unfortunately. Kez didn't get... Not out there. Yeah, Kez wasn't good yesterday. No one at the strikers were that good. Besides Boyce with the bat. And in the field, actually. I think that was Boyce who took Harper, right? I thought it was ridiculous, but looking back at it, it was out. But when I was on the ground, I'm like, oh, this is bullshit. But Harper looked good until that. Leading run scorer. Renshaw. He wants a piece of it, but he goes out. Straight to McDermott. Partnership broken. That's not even a great... It's not even a good ball. That deserves to be smashed. Well, you know who comes in now? Marnus is in. When are they calling the surge? Well, they'll delay it for a bit. But Marnus isn't going to take them on. Unless he proves me wrong today. But from what I've seen, Marnus hasn't played a T20 game since... Marnus hasn't played a professional T20 game, I think, since last Big Bash. I don't think I count that Queensland Cup in August. Oh my God, I sound terrible. Ugh, talking too much. Yep. So they'll delay the surge until a bit later now. You'd think. 130 in chat. Chuck a like, chuck a sub to the channel. We're pretty close now to 2K subscribers. Marnus! No! Why don't they want him in? I want to see Marnus bat. That's a shame, honestly. Three for 111 after 14. No line. Will you... Phil, do you know me? Phil, come on, mate. Like, you guys surely know how much I hate that club. No chance. I'm not going to wear their junk. I'll probably wear either Victoria or Stars. Probably Stars, actually. Rub it in their face that we're in finals. 159 is their current projected score. That's not going to get them. Sorry, that's not good. Yeah, of course I'll turn up in Stars gear. It's a great shot, that. For 6. See you later. Well, you might get jumped. Worth it, guys. Chat, worth it. I get to wear my Star stuff. We're in final. No one's going to jump me at the cricket. If it was A-League, it'd be different. Dress up in my City gear to a victory game. If City make finals, then and the victory don't, then yeah, you'd get jumped. But I think cricket's that type of environment where they will jump you. Especially Big Bash. If you're going to get jumped, it's probably more likely at the Test cricket. Quick single there. Chris Jordan couldn't keep his hands on it. Bryant moves to 8. McSweeney on 44. But it's certainly not my last game of cricket this summer. Tomorrow. It could be my last Big Bash game, depending on what the Stars do. But I'm going to Victoria games at Junction Oval and all that. So I'll be going to all that Sheffield Shield and one day list day games as well. I enjoy going to the Junction Oval, actually. Victoria playing at the G for Sheffield Shield just isn't the same. It's a little, obviously the crowds aren't that great. So at a big ground like the G, it's just no good. And I get to go in for free. What a shot from McSweeney. Moves to 48. Yeah, I get to go to the G for free for all that. As a Stars member, you get to go to all Victoria games free. So making use of that perk. And list day, I think they just let you walk in. 25,000 rocked up yesterday, I think. McSweeney on 48. Oh, that is a pie. That was a pie. Seriously, he's lucky. Very lucky. How many went to the second derby? 47,000? Oh, sorry. I'll check now. Marvel Stadium crowd. 47. What's... Sorry, guys. Marvel State... Oh, Stadium... 2026. Nearly said 2025. Sorry. 42,000 showed up. 42,846 people rocked up to that derby, me included. You guys seen my shorts? I was definitely there. My YouTube shorts. 50 runs. Oh no, it's Bryant. Sorry, my bad. 16 off the over. 3 for 127. Good over for the Brisbane Heat. And they've got the surge at hand as well. So people have been asking me to play games a lot lately. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after the stream, honestly. It's not something that I'm thinking about at the moment. 164. We're getting more and more people in chat. This is awesome. Good vibe. Good stream. You know, let's just hope these aren't fake. Power surge has been called. Oh, is that Matthew Wade's kids? Surge called, says Sarah. Yep. Define us. Who presented the trophy for the second derby? It was the father of Ben Austin. Oh no. McSwaney's gone on 49. Oh. Um, yeah, it was the father of Ben Austin who the kid who tragically passed away earlier in the year. So he had the privilege of doing that, which is awesome. Well, who caught that? Tim Ward. Now Marnus comes in, surely. Aussie sporting fan, g'day, how's it going, mate? A lot of people in chat today. People feeling like watching a stream, and thank you for choosing yours truly. All that song stuck in my head. That KFC ad song. It's like. Oh, it's not even Marnus. Come on, man. Anyone but Marnus at the moment. I want to see Marnus bat. Have I seen that movie? No, I haven't. I don't think I'll see it either. It kind of looks bad. Why? Why the fuck are you allowed to say the word fuck on stream? I thought I took that word off. Didn't I take that word off? Oh, that's a really good shot. Really good shot. 4 runs for Max Bryant. I swear I took that game. Not game. You guys keep talking about video games. It stuck in my head. Oh, da, 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 da. Yo, Jimbo. Want the Hurricanes to win so it opens the door. Oh, mate. Keep dreaming. People are desperate for me to get on the video games. Do. Alice. That is a shocking ball and deserves to get what it got. Avengers Doomsday trailer is they're doing a live stream. It's 11 months long. Are you serious? Avengers Doomsday is an 11-month. Hang on. Hang on. End of the over. 4 for 138. My bad. Yeah, that surge sound effect's annoying, honestly. It's annoying. It's like they keep playing. Yeah. I don't know. At the ground, it's worse. Leg side straight to Ward. Just going to be the one. Ellis. Having a chat with his bowler here. Chris Jordan. Yeah, I'll fix it. Just hang on. I was looking at something back on the stream. Just give me a sec. There. Maybe I get DL on call at innings if he's watching. Bryant. No run. Why do they keep playing? I don't know. It's annoying, isn't it? Like, play it once. Let people know the power surge is on. Let's not play it every single ball, guys. Like, you know. It's, like, how annoying is that? It's crap. It's crap. Bryant. Down the ground. No. Straight to fielder. No run. 4 for 139 at the moment. It's been a good second over here of the surge. Jordan. Oh. Great bowling. Yeah, this has not been great here. The power surge so far has been unsuccessful here for the Brisbane Heat. What do I say? Didn't he say he was? I thought he said he was. Maybe he just doesn't want to. It's fair enough. I was a couple streams I could have done, but I decided, nah, rather sit and watch. Down the ground, 4 runs. Great shot there from Bryant. No, he's not at the game, he said. One more ball left of this over here. The 17th over. 3 overs left this innings. And I'll tell you what, my dinner tonight is actually so good. It's homemade chicken nuggets. So good. I'm not going to eat it on stream because, I don't know, I've seen people eat on stream and I don't really want to watch that. I don't think anyone wants to watch me eat food on stream. This ain't a mukbang channel. Bryant on 21 not out off 11. Strike rate of 190. That's got to be a wide. That is so wide. Doesn't live close there. No, he doesn't. He lives closer to Launceston than Hobart, and he said he'll only go to Hobart if they make the grand final again, like last year. Although I think he went to a few more games. They didn't play. Oh, they usually play one or two in Launceston. They didn't even do that. Only if it's Shapes. Of course, you'd say that, aren't it, Shapes? Oh no. This could hurt the Hurricanes in finals. He's limping. Chris Jordan looks hurt. He looks hurt. And I don't know how that's not a wide. Was there bat on that? Was there bat on that? I heard a noise, so maybe that's why, but that looked wide. If there was nothing on it, that's wide. And Chris Jordan is in a significant amount of pain right now. Hobbling to the umpire. This could be a worry. This could be a concern for Hurricanes fans here. Bro, no way they're not going to play Marnus. Surely if there's another wicket, they take him out there in the middle. Pearson on 8, Bryant on 21. Ellis to Bryant, wide. Come 133 in chat. Oh, I don't know. That song's stuck in my head. Another ad song is stuck in my head. Of course, not shocked. It's the amount of times they bloody play them. Wide, surely. What? Make that a little bit darker now. Or is it still... Whoa. I think chat wants... I'm not... It's like I'm the Messiah or something. Way too bright. That's better. Oh. Bryant chops on and goes. Nathan Ellis straight through him. Now you'll see Marnus. Marnus will come in now. And now I'm getting ads about fat people and getting rid of bloat. What? Why do you show these ads during sport? They just said, do you not want to be fat and miserable? Wow. That's crazy to put on a TV ad. That's crazy. That's actually wild. They chucked that on a TV advertisement. And a Chris Jordan. I don't think you'll see him for the rest of the night. Still limping. This could hurt their finals. Yeah, I cannot believe I saw that ad, guys. That's It's like, do you not want to be fat and miserable? You put that on a sports game. That's really good bowling. Marnus wants two, and he gets two very easily. You know that he's going to run like this. Gets the two. Wide. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Surely that's past the blue line. Or has he moved across? Marnus gets a times it pretty well there. What 5 for 150? They're gonna try and get. They got to get something over 160. They will, but go big and push for 170. Honestly, 150 won't win them the game here. Chris Jordan has been taken off. Yeah, I already know. Oh, jeez. Close. If Dolcus Love is still in chat, if you want to get on call to assess this game at innings break, feel free to. Um, for innings break. Not quite. Marnus wanted to get some runs. Not quite. Yeah, you're here. Look, if you want to hop on an innings break, talk about scorches and all that, I'll let you in. Da-da-da. Who cares about AFL, mate? Honestly, they're saying, "Oh, Marnus, not good, not good at all." What are you doing? Sandemanus. Yeah, this game's done. Nice is in now. Essendon look terrible, so I think it's an awful call. End of the over. Gotta fix this to 6 for 153 after 19. 6 for 150. 6 for 153 after 19. There. Fucking spitting crap. Like, awful shot. This game's done. So yeah, this game's done. They've Coley just got bowled. Let's see this. Oh my, people are gonna crack it. Down the ground, 4 runs. Coley just got 90 runs, dude. Like, do you watch cricket, man? Like, he got 90 runs the other game. Is it out? Hang on, I'm just going to watch the way he went out. Oh. Oh, that's terrible. What was that crap from Coley? Seriously, what's that garbage? India are in all sorts of trouble in the ODI. Anyway, at the stumps there for Nisa. Just going to be the one. Hater in trouble. Yeah, I've got India here on the phone against New Zealand. 4 for 120 is not good. Bartlett gone. Game's done this. Incapable of winning away this team, Brisbane Heat. They will probably miss finals again. One ball to go in the innings. The Heat will be really angry with the way that they've played. They've played horrible. Oi! Oh, I think the Hurricanes will win now. Heat playing badly. Hang on, sorry. Sorry. Hang on, give me a sec. Alright, we're back. Alright. Why do I keep listening back? Just had to make sure that the audio was working. This mic was a bit loose. Yeah, mic was a bit loose here. Sometimes it does that and it disconnects the microphone. So I thought that it's disconnected, but it hasn't clearly. We'll get Docker's Lubber on now. Just connect these. Give us a second. Oh, no way these are died. Settings. Alright, we'll give Dockers Lover a call. Desktop audio. Where is he? Where is he? I've got to try and find him now. Donny. There he is. We'll give him a call. Let's see if he gets on. So he said he'd get on, so no, he hasn't joined. Would I go interstate? Yes. I would go interstate for a Stars Grand Final, yep. Also, I'm saying if there's any clip-worthy stuff. So far, no. Game hasn't been as entertaining as I would have thought. Considering its box office, this game season matters for some teams here. And there's just nothing really clip-worthy at the moment, unfortunately. Try again with Dockers Lover now. Sydney Sixers will win that. How's all the wickets going? I'm not sure. I haven't seen him. I don't know how his channel's going. All the wickets is my friend. I haven't heard anything from him. Maybe I can call him, actually. I'll give him a ring. Thanks for the suggestion. All the wickets. I don't think he's online. Oh, so many people added on Discord. All. Did he change his name on Discord or something? All. Trying to figure it out. Where is he? I reckon he could have deleted his Discord account. Which is very annoying. Oh no, here it is. I'll see if he wants to get on. Like, if he doesn't, fair enough. I'll give his channel a little promo. If not, then no one will get on. Well, looks like he's not interested either. Well, fuck. Looks like no one's getting on call. Well, we've dropped to 9 viewers, so maybe we were uh, botted. Where's DL? He said he'd get on. I don't know where he went. He's playing FIFA, apparently. Apparently he's playing FIFA and he's not joining. I'll give him one more call, actually. One more call. There's one more chance to get on. It's the last chance. This is his last chance to get on. Come on, mate. He promised. Chat, he promised, didn't he? No. Answer's no. All right, no stream. No getting on for him. Disappointing. Seriously, who would you... Yeah, bots are dumb. It went from 160 people in chat to 8. I reckon I was probably botted. But, like, why? Why would anyone bother doing that to me? Maybe... No. And YouTube knows that. Yeah. Oh, it's so bright. But then if I turn this off, yeah, too dark still. I'm going to turn this one a little bit down. That's a little bit darker, but I don't care. Leave it like this. How do they prevent it? They'll detect something. They've got detectors to decide all of that. Yeah, I'll see. I can check where they come from as well. On Studio, it says I have 398 viewers total. Concurrent. I have 16 likes on the stream. 398 views apparently. Or the bots are from America. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I've got this song stuck in my head. It's the song How Do You Know? It's like, how do you know if he really loves me? I see a prayer. How do you feel at the start? Too early to tell at the moment. Takes a few days to come through. I don't really care, to be honest. I know for a fact that I've probably been botted. I'd hope not, but it's my super animation, baby. My best stream this summer was 864, apparently. Apparently. The stream that I was talking about getting heaps of views, it was the Mumbai Indians versus Sunrisers Hyderabad, I believe. It was earlier in the year, April 18, 2025. It says I got 250 views, but I had 1K in chat. Well, listen to the commentary. It's about the Westpac ball. It doesn't swing as much. In the first over. And then it swings from there. It's a normal ball after that. Do, do, do. Cool. Yeah, of course I do. Hard to forget that. Oh, Owen pushing gets 2. Highest strike rate in 4 overs. 210 for Mitch Owen. Down the ground. That's a great start to your innings. Oh, no, it hasn't. I thought that was down the ground and that's getting cleared, but no. Marnus Labuschagne catches him. End of ward. Gone. Yeah, wow. Get our random things. Feel that I get addicted to these songs they bloody play on the broadcast. So yesterday they played a song, I think, or one of the nights they played the song Rush, and now that's randomly in my head. Like all these songs. Oh, mate. It's just. Oh, that KFC ad, that's stuck in my head. That's insufferable. Do you guys get that? And you just can't stop singing to it? Like Solid Gold. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. Solid Gold. Dot ball. Yeah, that's going to not get out of my head for a long time now, unfortunately. Hate when songs get stuck in my head. 1 ball to go in this over. Webster pushing down. 1 over down, 1-5. Oh, no. No. Marnus is on the mic. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Yeah, I'm excited for the World Cup in India and Sri Lanka. Obviously, we're not going to India first. We're off to Sri Lanka at the start, and then we make our way to India if we get to the Super 8s, which, look, it's probably going to happen. Our group is pretty easy. Bartlett to Webster. Good bowling, that. Webster and Owen. My dog's going to go on a walk. I can hear her jumping. Oh, they're showing the Jamie Smith where that was embarrassing. That was the most clueless shot I've ever seen in cricket in Sydney. Bartlett to Webster, and Webster sends him. Yeah, fetch that, says Bo Webster. It's like the basketball noise. Sent. That's on the roof. Yeah, Marnus is asking what's going on here. Slug plays a shot that's not going to get anywhere, so it's a dot ball, 1 for 11. Sorry, guys. 1 for... there, that Jamie Smith shot was just awful. Bartlett to Webster. And Webster's going to play a good shot there for 4. Come on, Bartlett. Can't be bowling that junk ahead of the World Cup. World Cup's on the 7th of February, Tommy. That's when proceedings start. Hi, Jimbo. Hope you're safe. Yeah, I'm all good. Nowhere near me, luckily. But thank you for that. Hopefully everyone is all right who's affected by the bushfires. If I know some people who have been affected and can't drink water or doesn't have TV. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers to those people. Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Standing ovation. We were all like, yeah, standing ovation to the people. We're not standing. We just clapped ahead of the game yesterday in the Derby. as it's a sort of respect. Owen hits it down to minus. Yeah, not a good over this. The Heat, 13 off it. 1 for 18 after 2. Hobart Hurricanes just looking to lock in that top spot. I'd like for them to lose. I'd like the Heat to win. Yeah, it's good that the Stars don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. Nice is in. Nisa to Webster, 2 Aussie teammates. $142 from 107. You'd think the Heat are done. Score is well under par. Try and get a clip off this stream, honestly, I reckon. Oh, that could have been clip. Yeah, I want to try and get at least one clip off a stream, you know. So yeah, I've been thinking about content and what I can do to make it more enjoyable. I think the shorts have been pretty good. I've enjoyed doing them. And yeah, that's awful cricketer's life. Hopefully you're all right and your family. In the air, is this gone? No, it's not. Awful shot though. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely awful. What's going on? And I hope you're all right and your family are okay. During this time, I've heard it will take a while for them to fix all of that stuff. Cool way. Owen wants to take him on, but it goes straight to Marnus again. Yeah, hopefully your family are okay during this difficult time. Yeah, I live about an hour away from Bendigo. I'll say that, I live about an hour from there. So I'm in regional Victoria, but shot from Webster, shot 4. Yeah, I live close enough to Melbourne though, so it's not like it's like ages for me to get to the cricket or anything. It takes me about an hour and a half. But yeah, I know people around there who dealt with it. Yeah, the Geelong line. They'd have to stop. It's a V line, right? A lot of the V line services haven't been running lately anyway, because of those fires. So, yeah, it sucks. Like, it was an extremely windy day. And this looks a lot nicer on the stream. Sorry, guys, that was really out of context. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, look at this. No, not that. That's too bright, I'd say. Whoa, I nearly dropped this. Wow, that would not have been good. Finals tickets? Give me a priority ticket to finals. Come on, Stars, lock us in. Bartlett. The Heat were none for 18. So the Canes, well, net run rate doesn't even matter for them. So winning, you're going to lock in a home final. So that's a shot from Owen, but could it be caught? It goes to Marnus again. You cannot keep him out of the game. Marnus takes 2 wickets, although he didn't do well with the bat. The Heat still have a sniff in this. Not a good shot from Mitch Owen. He's had a really horrible big bash. There's a reason he's not on that flight to Sri Lanka. But it's gone to Marnus Labuschagne, and he doesn't drop those. Wicket for the Heat. The Heat is still in this. They don't want to give up. Win their first game on the road. That's their plan. Owen goes for 8 off 6. 2 for 26. Game on. Game on. Game on. Game on, guys. It's game on, isn't it? Game on. Game on. There will be a few nervous Hurricanes fans. Yeah, I'm sure Football Sirens will be one of those people. I think he's the only Hurricanes fan I know. Oh, no, I know someone else as well. I think I know Do I know someone who supports... Do I know any Heat fans? I don't think so. Obviously, I know Stars fans. I know Renegades fans. I know Sixers fans. I think... Yeah, one. Yep. I know Thunder fans. Luke Beasley. I know Scorchers fans. Dockers Lover. Strikers. I don't think I know any of them. Maybe one that I know of. Hurricane Sirens. I pretty much know everyone, at least one person per team, except for the Heat, and I think I know Strikers. So, yeah, I don't actually know anyone who supports the Heat. Does anyone in chat support the Heat? Like, surely you can go on the list, like, of the... so, for me, obviously, Stars, I've got so many in my family and all that. Renegades, Crosstown Rivals, pretty easy. Thunder, through Luke Beasley. Sixers, I know someone as well. Doesn't do YouTube or anything. That's a good shot, but could this be caught? Oh, that is not good. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, no, that's hideous. That is gone. Oh, you cannot be serious. That's lazy. Lazy. Heat fans will be angry. That's a wicket there any day of the week, and he's done that. That's poor. Anyway, yeah, so Sixers fans, I know someone who doesn't do YouTube. Heat, I don't know anyone. Scorchers, Dockers Lover. Strikers, I think I may know someone. Oh, yeah, Nick Valerio counts, doesn't he? He's a YouTuber, Nick Valerio. He's Strikers, so that counts, yep. Just trying to think of, like, do I know someone from each team at least? Like, a fan. And for Heat, no, I don't know. So any Heat fans, if you want to show yourself around about now, your team needs you. I don't know why I was talking about that. It was from Quick Lovers comment about fans. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to go away for 4. Bryant will be really angry with himself, and Bartlett has been very expensive today. I don't think they should bowl him for a little bit now. They're clearly targeting him. Clearly targeting him. Any Heat fans in chat? Belinda, you're from Queensland. Do you support the Heat? I think Spin Bowls Stars. Got him. The chips have been handed out. Oh yeah, Lisa Healy retired from all cricket after, or she will be retiring from all cricket after this series against India. So congratulations to her on an absolutely amazing career. Like, well deserved. Like one of the greats in Australian women's cricket, inspiration to many Australians around the country and around the world. To be honest, she's going to have a great career in media. I can tell you that. Listen to her on Fox. I listen to her on Willow Talk. Really good. So she'll be very good for Foxtel, I'm sure. You're happy to say that you hate. All right, fair enough. Oh no, you support England. Apparently England have complained about day-night tests and they don't want to play in the next tour. And I'm like, my opinion, well, too bad, honestly. Get stuffed. Day-night test is a great part of cricket in this country, and it should stay. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care what the ECB think. Just because they're not prepared for it doesn't mean have a sook. Like, look at their preparation going into this series. They claim that they asked for the whacker. There was a Shield game on. You're never going to get that. Oh, look who's in chat. Buddy's in chat from Canada. Good to see my friend there. Spin back on Webster. He runs so weirdly, like, because of his height. Yeah, so, what was I saying? Yeah, ECB. Yeah, they have a sook about that, and then they piss off the Noosa anyway. You can't complain about preparation. You had time, and you decide after losing, going 2-0 down, oh yeah, let's go to Noosa. Let's get hammered at Noosa. This could be out. No one there for. There's still one to come. Come on, Richo. But yeah, tell me which team to go for, and you'll go for them. No, I can't. I'm just gonna say support the Stars. Like, I'm just biased like that. Unless you do want to support the Melbourne Stars and join us as we make finals. It's a shame they folded the Canada League, the T20 League. I think they do T10 now in Look, I did some recording today, and the last few days, doing some recording for the Ashes review. I cannot pronounce half these words correctly. Like, I'm raging half the time. Like, I say a perfect read, I'm reading it perfectly, and then I just fuck up one word at the end. I'm like, oh, you're kidding. Like, mum and dad hear it, and they're like, oh, yeah, we know when you're trying your hardest there, because you just shows that I care about the stuff. I want good quality content. I don't want boring crap. I'm not just gonna record and say make it a shit quality video and just upload it. I'd rather take my time, and that's why the Ashes review's taking a little bit. It's a 25-minute video, guys. It's a big video. It's like the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Weird bowling there from Zaman Khan, I think. He's replacing Shaheen Shah Afridi. Yeah, it's a big video. It's like the Border Gavaskar. That video was 25 minutes long, I want to say. Maybe this is longer. I think there was more drama and it deserved to be longer. Like, look, I like to slim videos down, but for big series like Border Gavaskar and the Ashes, they've got to be long videos. They deserve it doesn't give them justice if they're too short. Last year I did a Stars review and Big Bash, but this year I'll just do Big Bash. I haven't started a Stars review script. It's far too late to start one now. And I want to do a Big Bash review. I'm basically well in front of that with script-wise. And once I get this Ashes review done, I'll start recording that and get it out as soon as possible. But yeah, Big Bash review also deserves to probably be about 15 minutes. It just depends on how much it means to me, if you know what I mean. Like, not saying all series are like meaningless and stuff like that. Oh, close. I know I'm not doing great commentary at the moment. Uh, there's a Pakistan series against Australia. Like, do I bother doing that? I don't know. I'll think about it. Probably. I'll probably do it. Just get ChatGPT. I don't know. Absolutely not. One thing I'm proud of on this channel is I don't use AI. I don't use AI on anything on this channel. This channel's AI free. It's a one man show. It's all me. All this stuff is me. So I don't want to use AI. Be honest with you. I've noticed the Pakistani bowlers have been falling over a lot. Ralph has this summer. Maybe their spikes aren't gripping on properly. I know Bartlett did it earlier as well. I know he's not Pakistani, but maybe something wrong with the spikes for internationals bowling wise. I know ChatGPT would be easy, but where's the heart? Where's the spirit and the heart into a channel that means a lot to me? This channel means a lot to me, and why would I waste all that time and effort to build up 2 years worth of effort to get to where I am now, and go, you know what, I'm just going to do AI. Like, it can be done, but it's just cheap. I don't. That's going to be for heat are all over. Oh, sorry, hurricanes are all over the heat at the moment. See, I'm not switched on with commentary tonight. I don't think. Mumbling my way through, but yeah, AI is just not something I'm really interested in for this channel. So I haven't really ever considered it either. I've used one AI photo, and that's in my Cricket World Cup review in 2023. I put Johnny Bairstow. I asked AI to put Johnny Bairstow in a clown outfit, and that was it. I do use AI to get shit photos, like shit posting and all that, like memes. Do you know any YouTubers using AI? Not any Australian ones, to my knowledge, no. There'd definitely be YouTubers out there who do that, and I really hate, like, even if I know them, and they say, "Oh, I use AI," it's just disappointing. Like, I don't think anyone wants. Like, I don't want to watch. I want to watch a good quality video. I don't mind shorts. I enjoy shorts. I enjoy making them. Like my Christmas Ashes Urn thing. That was pretty funny, and I think that was a good idea. And that obviously wouldn't fit the long form content. But before I go to bed every night, like, I'm chucking on a doco for cricket or something like that. A doco. Like, I'll listen to something before I go to bed. And it's just a cricket doco, sport doco, random doco. Just about anything really that I care about and that I'm interested in. Like, I like listening to good quality, like The Surge on the Big Bash channel. That's a really good. Oh, that stayed low. Yeah, so yeah, Big Bash channel on YouTube. They've got a podcast called The Surge. They had a 1 hour chat with Maxi the other day. This could be out. Oh, good stop though. And I'm about to sneeze. Lucky I didn't do it calling that. Jeez, that would have been embarrassing. Yeah, The Surge on YouTube, also on Spotify. Willow Talks on Spotify. Oh, he's actually got his hands on it. Great fielding though. That's gonna, yeah, you know, that's a very hard catch, but great fielding. Yeah, so Surge, yeah, that's just unlucky. Yeah, The Surge, Willow Talk, great cricketers also pretty good. They're pretty funny, but they're not great for serious analysis. Like if you like having a laugh, chuck them on. They're pretty good. They get on people all the time. Like there's one with Gilly, and it's like, oh yeah, when were you going to retire? And I'm like, oh yeah, when McGrath and Warren weren't there. I'm like, fuck, I'm done. Like I'm retiring the summer after. So yeah, it's pretty funny, the stuff there. Howie Games is also another good show. So I know they're not YouTube, but they do chuck them on YouTube as well. But they're more podcast type thing and more doco, longer form content. So yeah, yeah. So that's just what I do. I like the longer form content. I enjoy listening to it. Yeah. Howie Games is the best. Yeah, it depends who he gets on, to be honest with you. Howie's my favourite commentator in cricket. I think he's not the most knowledgeable, obviously. I think punter is, but how he's so good at calling the game and bringing the energy into a game of cricket. I just, it's highly enjoyable listening to him. He does AFL as well, but I just don't think the AFL commentary is very good from anyone, to be honest with you. I just think it's not that great. And you don't have as much time to engage with the viewer because there's with the AFL, like it's consistent. There's stuff going on, not between balls. You can have a chat about something. And James Brayshaw on Triple M is really funny as well. Like there's so many good cricket. I think James Brayshaw's better at cricket. Howie's better at cricket. Who else does? I don't know anyone else to my knowledge who does both. It's a good shot there, but picked off. Renshaw's got that. What do you think of the Gorge being? Yeah, he was cringe. Honestly, yeah, he wasn't that good. Like, it was silly. It was cringe. Like he faked it twice. Like the first time, funny I guess that he failed deliberately. Blah blah blah. The second time he ran from the aisle and deliberately failed, and I'm like, yeah, this is not funny. Probably for the kids. That's a great shot from Big Bo Webster. His form continues. Sorry, Cameron Green, but you don't deserve. You don't deserve to be in the Test side. I know this isn't Test cricket, but seriously, Big Bo's got you covered. Like he's in some form. I don't know why it took them 5 tests to play him. Who was he actually supporting? Here's the thing. I don't know. See, seeing someone wear a split jersey is disgusting. Especially for a team like the Renegades. Why would you want that junk on your jersey? Like, if you're going to use the Renegades jersey, it's to go use it as toilet paper, to be honest with you. It's junk. And the jersey sucks anyway this year. They're I don't know. I don't get why they do it. Although most teams' Indigenous jerseys have been pretty good. Although I didn't really like the Stars. It was not enough green in it. We're more of a green. We like green. Like last year's one was really good. This year's not so much, but it's good enough. I like it, but I like this year's standard jersey. That's a really good jersey, in my opinion. This could be a wicket-taking opportunity. No, it's not. Why would I even say that? Jimbo, why are you even... Now I'm talking to myself in third person like Elmo. That's a 4 from McDermott. That's a 6, actually. That's a 6, isn't it? Is there a chance that the Stars would have no home finals? Yeah, unfortunately. Sixers win both their games. Scorchers beat us. Yep. I think we'll finish second. I think we'll beat Perth, honestly. I do. It's not even me just being biased. I think that I want to win a game batting first. That's one of the big things we need to improve on. But look, our bowling unit. You saw Tom Curran yesterday, didn't you? 4 for 10. Like you're in that sort of form ahead of the finals. A game before, like 2 games before finals. Good luck, honestly. Good luck. And Perth have notoriously struggled against spin at that Optus Stadium wicket. So I think it will be a game for the spinners in that game. That Saturday game, I'll be streaming here. It's going to be a massive game. Massive game for the channel. And I'll be streaming it here. I don't care. If it starts at 9 o'clock, I think. What would you prefer to see? Stars win a grand final? Stars win. Stars win. Yep. I didn't even finish reading that. I saw it says Storm. No, I'd rather the Stars win. I've seen the Storm win the grand final before. I haven't seen the Stars. Obviously, been to 2 losing Storm grand finals. I've been to 1 losing Stars one, but I mean the Stars one hurt a lot more than those Storm ones. To be honest with you, although that first year against Penrith, that fucking hurt. Last year, I was more angry than sad, but that Stars game, oh mate, so I was devastated. Oh mate, it was just the worst day as a sporting fan in my life. Like, that was the worst sporting memory I've ever had in my life, that loss. And the way that we lost it, oh mate, it was terrible. Just terrible. It actually shits me thinking about it, not gonna lie. I'm still filthy. Like, there's the replay that comes up. I'm like, no, I don't want to ever watch this again. Ever. You've been to 2 losing grand finals? No, I've been to 1 for the Stars. I didn't go to BBL 05. I was actually in my holiday house. But I remember the grand final was rigged. We weren't allowed to play certain players, and they were allowed to play players from Australia, and we weren't allowed to, and it was bullshit. Were you devastated because it was... No, I was devastated, but that hurts as well. Look, you lose to them in a grand final. Like, that's a shit feeling. But what makes it worse is that's a good shot for 4. What makes it worse is the fact that we should have won the game. The game was right. We had a hand on the trophy, and we somehow lost. Like, that was the worst feeling. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, the fact that it was the Renegades just makes it even worse. But, like, it would still be the worst day of my life. Like, not sporting life, not obviously my life, but sporting life, that as a sporting fan, like, it would be the worst day still because of the way that we lost. Like, the game was won and we just fucking lost. Like, you just cannot explain how that happens. And it was shitty. It was absolutely horrible. Like, I was sitting with some Renegades fans, and mate of mine who's moved to England now. That was the last time I saw him in Oz till recently. So that was good. Good to see that he was happy, obviously, before he departed. But besides that, like, oh, mate, it sucked. It sucked. It absolutely sucked. You guys obviously know the emotion that I have in streams when it's my team. You've seen it. You've seen what I do. You see me get angry that Steve Smith gets 9,999 runs and not 10,000. In that test at the SCG. You've seen me rage about the Stars all the time. You've seen me rage about Australia all the time. Like, there's a chance that the World Test Championship hurt. That hurt this year. That was really shitty. I felt pretty bad after that one. RCB won, so I got out of streaming the 100, but... Oh, jeez. I'll probably stream the 100 anyway because I've said it with the Stars now. I got away with it once, and I've decided, you know what, fuck it, let's do it again. Stars lose the grand final, I stream the 100. That's happening again. So, because, like, it would be a funny stream because I just hate it. I hate the comp so much. It's just boring. The way that it's done is poor. Kuhneman to Webster. Oh, chance for... Oh, that is an awful throw. Awful. Is that only if they made the grand final and lose? Look, if we didn't make the grand final and lost like that, I'd be less sad, honestly, because it's a grand final. It's just pathetic because we would have won. We should have won. Really should have won. And Renegades fans keep reminding us. They're like, oh, grand final. And I just say back, oh, where's your Melbourne Mace? What's going on here? 75 from 63. This game's done. Such a shame, honestly, unless like what we've just talked about, something like that happens. The way that this is headed, though, the Canes are going to be getting that home final here in the qualifier. But I'll tell you what. I want to go to the Stars interstate if we make the grand final. Perth won't be an option. I thought about it. No. Realised no. If we play the Canes in a grand final, I'll go to Hobart. Absolutely, I would. Down the ground, caught. Oh, it's dropped. It's Bryant again. What a shocker he's had tonight. He's not trying tonight. Do you not want to make finals, mate? If I'm Usman, I'm like, get off right now. What is that junk for the second time? Yeah, I know. That's the problem. I'm going to do something on Australia Day with some mates. So it's easy if it was in Hobart. And also, if it was in Hobart, I mean, like, I could just, easily get back and just wear my Stars gear order. Yeah, I agree on it. He just hasn't shown up today, has he? He has no interest in... he'd rather watch the Sydney Smash to decide where they finish. Stark returns on Friday. I'll probably stream that. I'll stream the Sydney Smash. I'll stream Saturday. There's a double header, and you guys really think I'm going to stream a Renegade Strikers ahead of the Star Scorchers? No, I'm streaming Star Scorchers on Saturday. I'll watch that game. I'll watch the other game. But no, I'll stream the Stars game. Hobart is a 40-minute flight. Yeah, I know. It'd be easy to get to. But yeah, confirmed. Pakistan T20 series. What time do these start at? All three of these T20s are in Lahore. So Bison will be playing that game. You'd think he's the captain. Wait a second. The Big Bash final. That's crazy. If the Scorchers make the grand final, Mitch Marsh has 4 days to get... Or Stoinis or Maxi, for an example. Or who's in the Canes and Alice. So let's just say Hobart make the grand final. And they win against Scorchers or Sixers. I don't think Sixers have anyone. Against Scorchers. Or against the Stars. They win or lose or whatever. Or actually, let's just use the Stars because why not? Let's say Stoinis and Maxwell win the grand final for the Stars. They have 4 days to get there. They don't have any time to celebrate a massive victory that's taken 15 years. They'd have 4 days to just go to Pakistan. Surely Cricket Australia wouldn't force them to leave early. Like, there's no chance they let them leave. I'd be filthy. Obviously, country comes first. But in this scenario, they're playing T20 anyway. It's not like it's Test and you're like, fair enough. Because for Test cricket, fair enough. Like, we're playing Sri Lanka like last year. Fair enough that the Test players don't play Big Bash. Like, whatever. But if they're making them go play Pakistan when it's like they're playing T20 anyway, I know conditions are different, but like they're still playing T20, I'd be fucking filthy. I'll tell you that. I'll be shitty. Absolutely filthy. The power surge has been called. Forgot to say. But yeah, I'll be really mad. Scorchers have Marsh and Ingo. I don't think Ingo's playing tomorrow. Oh! Bartlett looks interested. But I think they've stopped. Oh! What? What do you mean you didn't hear any? Well, I reckon I heard something. What was that? No, was that bat on the ground? Then fair enough. Great shot from Bo Webster, but gets back for the single. Great fielding there. Was that from Nisa, I think? Nisa will bowl power surge, you'd assume. 72 from 58. Yeah, Heat needs something. No, nothing. It must have been bad on ground or something because I swear I heard a little snick. Not enough. That's a shot. That's a six, flat six. No, we don't want this. No chance. Stars fans or Scorchers fans, for that fact, they don't want this to happen. We want the Heat to win. It'd be so shitty for Perth to get there from Perth. When's the first final again? 20th? I'm at the tennis that night. If the Stars are playing a home final, which it won't anymore, so I'm all sorted now. Stars play that night though. I'm gonna have to bring the phone in, and obviously I'm gonna bring my phone in, but like I'm gonna have to multitask. I thought you said you don't care. When did I say that? I never said that. I said the Stars need Hobart to lose. But I'm not going to outright support the Heat for that. Like, I'm fine with having a double chance. It doesn't affect me that much. I don't really care, but I'd like that home final in the first game instead of later. But I guess to be the best, you got to beat the best. So I'm happy to do it. Go to Hobart, beat them, and have the MCG as a home final. Honestly, that's if results go. That's if we beat Perth. Honestly, that's if we beat Perth. So, like, again, yeah, I'm happy to go to Hobart. Stornis loves this ground, and he hasn't been able to play for the Stars here in 2 years. He's got 2 half centuries for Australia in the last 2 years at this venue, and he hasn't been able to play for the Stars here. So that's a good shot. That's looking for 4. It is. What time is the Perth game at? 8 o'clock, I think, which is shit. Which could really affect you as well, Tommy. To be honest, it's a game that the Sixers are going to have to watch closely as well, as McDermott gets 50. Both these players have been cooking the heat, not just McDermott. Webster's played well as well. This 911 show looks awful. Have you guys seen it? It's like, 911, what's your emergency? Oh, there's meteors. Alright, what's the CFA and the police going to do to stop a meteor? So it says all you can do is call 911. What is 911 going to do to stop a meteor? I'm sorry, but this plot is terrible. Plot's awful. I don't know why I'm criticising a bloody fictional show, but like, oh, come on. Like that, mate, I could think of something better in 5 seconds. Like, do stuff on criminals or something like that. Like, isn't it a police show? Do something on robbery or something. I don't know, but yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just yeah. I just look at that trailer and I'm like, who thought of this? Wait, who said? Hang on. Uh, Summer Sports. Summer Sports 69. If you're still here, I reckon answer. I reckon those writers use ChatGPT to write their plot. Whoever said, yeah, I think it was him who said use ChatGPT. I think those writers use it. In the air. Oh, no one's going near that. Game's done. Great partnership here from Webster and McDermott. That's a good ball. Actually, that's really good. But yeah, I don't know, man. I like to show The Rookie. Thinking of TV shows, I like The Rookie. That's a pretty good show. Realistic, not crap and garbage. It's a police show. That shows what police do, I guess. Well, obviously not really, but I like Daredevil. That's another good show. What else? After this ball, damn it. Just push for the single. They'll get the one. There could be a chance. No, nowhere near. Why did I even say that? 2 for 106 after nearly 12. But yeah, what other shows do I like? I'm trying to think here. Moon Knight was pretty good. I liked Loki as well. A lot of Marvel shows. Peacemaker. Welcome to Derry is a pretty good show. Well, that's the show of the 2025, in my opinion. That was a great show. Not a fan of Stranger Things. I don't think it's that good. But Welcome to Derry, very good show. I highly recommend if you guys like horror. No, we hadn't won yesterday. That is shocking. No, we took 15 overs to win. Actually. Phil, but yeah. Do you guys have any show recommendations in chat? I'm trying to think any TV shows that I should watch. Let me know in the chat. Because I haven't watched any TV shows since Welcome to Derry, to be honest with you. There hasn't been much released that I enjoy. Like I don't like Stranger Things, so I'm not gonna watch that. But like any other Breaking Bad, I've seen that show already. Yeah, Breaking Bad. That's a real good show as well. One of the greatest shows of all time. The Boys season 5's coming out later in the year. Invincible as well. So I'll have shows then, but I'm just like now. What do I watch? I watch Better Call Saul as well. Another great show. Same writer of Breaking Bad. But I agree, Breaking Bad is very good. Any other shows? So they raced and just got there in time. Zaman Khan to McDermott. Two for 111 after 11. Yeah, so Breaking Bad I've already watched. So was Better Call Saul. They're on Stan, I think. It's been a while. I probably could rewatch that. The Boys. I've seen that already. Unfortunately. So same with Invincible. So what else? Webster no run. Um I've tried Stranger Things though, and yeah, I just found it boring. Not my show. As that's a dot. Sorry, it's a single. My bad. Renshaw into the attack. 49 off 46. Not quite carried in time, but yeah, Hurricanes have won this game already, unfortunately. So anyone wanting an exciting game like I was hoping, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, honestly. I thought that the Heat would care more. There's your chance. But no. Webster gets 2. Ricky Ponting Foundation. Like Big Bang. Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I probably should give that a shot. I haven't seen that in a while. Modern Family, I watch them all on TV, like when they're on air. But I don't go back and watch them on streaming, if you know what I mean. The Middle as well. Renshaw. So Webster really wants that boundary. Two for 117 after 13 overs. Yeah, light watching. Yeah, it's like background show. The Witcher. I haven't seen that. Probably should give that a go. Thank you for the recommendation. The Witcher. Oh, probably Peaky Blinders. I haven't seen either. That's probably one that needs to be put on the watch list. Yeah, I just like a good quality TV show. Wednesday. Nah. To be honest with you, I don't really. A new Harry Potter. Harry Potter. It's a reboot though. It's like we already know what happens. If you know what I mean. McDermott. Good shot. On the ground. Orange is the new black. I haven't seen that. Never heard of it. You know, to offside that ball. Webster. That's another wide. Some poor bowling, really, from the Heat today. It's really... These guys just cannot win away, can they? Trying to get him on the offside, but here's the thing, he's just not going to... Why would you even charge something like that? Obviously, the Heat would rather have Shaheen Shafri, but he's injured. Webster on 49 off 39. McDermott on 55. And Webster will get to his 50. The former Melbourne Star. On Netflix. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Yeah, he's had a great couple of weeks. Why the hell was he not played? And they played someone like Cameron Green. Absolute fraud. Cameron Green at the moment. In Test cricket. I rate Green as a T20 cricketer, so I'm surprised he's not playing any Big Bash. But Big Bo Webster is better than him at Test cricket. I can tell you that. Did more than Green's done the entire series, I reckon. Got wickets. Got 70 not out. Got 3 wickets, was it? 3 or 4 wickets. The bloke deserves to play consistently for Australia in Test cricket. You can't play both of them in the same team. Drop Green. Seriously, drop Green. I don't care about the future when it comes to it's about talent. Green is a very talented cricketer in white ball. Green is not talented at Test cricket at the moment. It's not a form thing, I don't think. Trying to get the leg side now. But yeah, hey, people think that that Green should play based on how the Australian team's aging and all that. When you're someone like Green and you've had 30. What the fuck? Sorry, I thought there was something fly on me or something. It gave me a scare. No, when you think of Test cricketers, they peak at around about 30. It's not like the AFL or anything where it's like 30's sunset of your career or whatever, twilight of your career. Cricket is a lot different. You can play for a lot longer in the sport. But yeah, I just think Bo Webster is in his prime right now. Why would you play Green, who's nowhere near who he used to be, and he's only got 2 centuries under his name after 30-odd tests, where both of them haven't even been in this country. So, yeah, I don't know why they'd pick Green over Webster. It's not about the future when it comes. If you want to talk about the future, you bring in someone like Campbell Callaway, who's getting runs in the Shield. Green didn't warrant his spot. I think he needs to be dropped. Webster. And I'm surprised someone like Green has decided, I don't want to play Big Bash. You're better at white ball cricket. You know what I mean? You're better at white ball cricket and you decide, I don't want to play Big Bash. I get there's a T20 World Cup and that's why Heads missed it. This year, reasonable because you're still playing T20. Yeah, I expect to see him in Pakistan for that series, by the way. He better be there. He better be there. But, yeah. Next season, you'd expect him... he hasn't been contracted in the Big Bash since 2020. Why? You know, what's the thinking process behind that? If you're Green, you want to prove yourself on the T20 level, because currently I don't think he's even in our best T20 side. Like, there's that as well. So, yeah. Actually, no, he would be in our best. I can tell you what I think it will be. I think it will be Marsh opening with Head. 3 would be Ingo. 4, Tim David. Oh, that's a shot from Webster. Can Marnus get a wicket? He will. Oh, Marnus. Of course he gets a wicket. Oh, he's not going to shut up about this now. It's Bo Webster. He's not going to shut up about it. He thinks he's an all-rounder, Marnus. So he will not shut up about this. Anyway, great knock from Big Bo today. 51 runs for him. Yeah, so my T20 World Cup XI Head opening with Marsh. 3, Ingo, Josh Inglis. 4 would be Tim David. Then you'd chuck in Green at 5. 6, you'd have Maxi. 7, Stoinis. And you could swap them around if you want. 8 would be Cummins. 9, Alice. 10, Zampa. 11, Hazelwood. And you can change it around for a bit. Like, if Maxi's playing like he is right now in the Big Bash, I'd chuck in Cooper Connolly instead. So when I say Green doesn't make the XI, that's a lie. That's a lie. He does make the T20 team, but for the Test team, he shouldn't be there. Shouldn't be there for the Bangladesh series in August in Northern Australia, if I'm being honest with you. The XI should be, in my opinion, Head. I'm going to put Callaway above Weatherald, unless Weatherald has a big end to his shield. Head. So it'll be Head, Callaway. Chaudhary comes in. Head, Callaway. I think Marnus hasn't really warranted his spot, but I think he'll survive. He'll push off Green. Not Green. He'll push off McSweeney. 4 would be... Actually, no. McSweeney will come down later. Hang on. I'll redo this. So, opening will be Head and Callaway, in my opinion. At 3, Marnus. At 4, Smith. At 5, I'd chuck in McSweeney. At 6, Webster. At 7, Carey. At 8, Cummins. 9, Stark. 10, Lyon. 11, Hazelwood. Tell me that's not a good XI. Tell me that's not a good XI. I know it's an aging list, and that's why you bring someone like Callaway in who's got plenty of experience and is getting runs in the Shield. And Constas will be the future. Give him time as well, and he'll definitely make it into the test arena again. Ollie Peak as well. We've got a lot of future talent there. Just people want us to play them early and all that. And, mate, you got to develop your craft first. You don't want to be worked out like Constas was. He played well against Boomer for one test, one innings, and then was worked out for the remainder of his career. So, you want to develop your craft for a little bit first before you go in. Test cricket, you got to blood these people in. And for the Ashes tour in 2027, I expect Ollie Peak to be there, and I expect Callaway to be there. 2 Victorians. But yeah, those guys will be very important for the future of Australian cricket, and maybe Green is. But right now, no, I don't see the value. He hasn't gotten wickets, really. He hasn't gotten runs at all. He just had a shocking Ashes, to be honest with you. Just a shocking Ashes. 15 overs down, 3 for 129. But, it's just one of those things where you're like, I don't think Green is warranted a spot. Just because of his age profile. Doesn't mean he doesn't have talent, obviously, but his overall performance and form, I think form is more important than that. I get blooding young talent is the way for Australian cricket to survive, I guess, because we don't want to become England where it's like, where they had a situation where they played all their old players and just everyone retired at once and it screwed over the team. Players are slowly retiring now. Usman is, Smudge will be soonish, Stark will be, Hazelwood will be, so I just think, it's just one of those things where in cricket, compared to AFL, it would be more like for the future. Let's play these people for the future. They're going to be important for the club. For cricket, it's more because you can play a lot longer in your career. You get into your prime at a lot older. Because Usman's still going in he's 39, right? So he's still going at 39. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's a good shot there from Chaudhary. It's going to be 4. But yeah, it's just, one of those things where it's like, I don't think Green is part of our future plans. He shouldn't be part of our future plans. I don't care. He's just not good enough. Maybe that changes in a few years, but play him in the Shield. People say he's too good for Shield. No one's too good for Shield. It's great practice. It's great practice to be a better test cricketer. Work on a different, you're strong in one angle. Let's work on something else in this Shield if you're dominating that much. Because you're clearly not up to international standard. Sorry, a bit of a rant there. But yeah, I just feel like Webster is the better player. All that ranting just for that. But yeah, Webster is the better player in my opinion. And I rate him a lot more. I get he's older, but he's got a lot more. He's in form. I think form, you should be picked on form. Not I know Cameron Green was the only player who was under 30 in this Ashes squad, but really shouldn't be picking it for that. He's had 30 tests. You cannot use that inexperienced thing as an excuse anymore, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think Webster is Green's been a part of the scene. Gone. Kuhneman gets another wicket. This time it's McDermott. Maybe somehow the Heat can still stay in this game, but it's probably done. But yeah, I just think I think that maybe we kept we definitely kept Usman around for too long. That's something that we need to be asking players. Hey, I think you've done your best, but we can't keep playing you at the moment. You're not getting runs. Runs are currency in cricket. And Usman didn't get that for the last year and a half and was still allowed to play, which mind-baffling, honestly. But, yeah, I get Green was the only player under 30, but he can stay around in the squad. I'm fine with him being in the squad. He just shouldn't be in the XI. Let him learn from the best, like Steve Smith in the Nets. bowling practice from bowling coaches and all that on how to bowl properly a little bit better instead of bowling absolute bounces, like just bounces all day, you know? Like, it's just one of those things where I just think, yeah, Green needs to work on a lot in the Shield. And people are going to call the Aussies team, oh, we're just very old, retirement home team. Well, currently they're getting called the boys club because they keep playing green, you know? So, yeah. I think Marshall's the better all-rounder before Green anyway, and then I thought Webster is. So, yeah, I've rated both the players better than Green anyway. But I was filthy that Bancroft didn't play anyway, but he was no longer in form, so he won't play for Australia again. Wade gets the single. Oh, I'll push for two, he'll get there. Great running. True thoughts on Green. I gave you... Mate, I just talked about it for 10 minutes. Watch the last 10 minutes of the stream. Yeah, I just don't rate Green as a cricketer. That's just been the case. I've met Green as well. I've met him. I don't rate him as a test cricketer, should I say. Sorry. I do rate him as a T20 player and an ODI player. He's better in the white ball game. The shorter formats, he's better than what he is in test cricket. I just don't rate him as a test cricketer at the moment. Hopefully it changes. Hopefully he proves me wrong. Honestly. Hopefully he proves me wrong. Well, I just went on a rant where I think Australia should be picking players based on talent and not their age profile. Green is 29. He was the only player under 30 years old in the squad, and they kept picking him maybe because of that, but Webster's the better cricketer. Why would you not play the better cricketer? I think it should be form over anything. Form runs a currency as well as getting wickets, and Bo Webster got wickets in that test as well as getting runs. So I think Bo Webster is the better cricketer. Green has potential. He's played 30 tests, only got 2 tons, you know. So things have got to go. The things have got to change drastically for Green. Really, it does. And I don't think he'll be playing much red ball cricket between now because he's playing the T20 World Cup and the IPL. So he won't be playing any Shield anymore. So that's a problem because he's getting the money, obviously, in the IPL money. But it's a problem that he's not playing red ball cricket. He shouldn't be picked for Bangladesh in August. He shouldn't be in the XI. It should be Webster. Webster will play Shield. We will see him play for Tasmania in the Shield after the Big Bash. I can guarantee you that. Absolutely, I can guarantee you that. But yeah, my overall thoughts is Australia shouldn't be picking players based on how old they are. They should pick them based on talent. Not talent. Oh, I fucked that up. Australia should not be picking players based on their age profile. They should be playing them based on their form. I know Green's under 30, the only player under 30, but there are better... Webster's the better cricketer at the time. Pick based on form. If Green was in form and he was playing better cricket than Webster, I'd support the decision to keep playing Green. But because he's not, I think Webster should have been playing the entire Ashes. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. They'll push for 2 here. No. You can't even spell Cam Green correctly, Wispy, mate. Come on, mate. Trying to rage bait me. Spell his name right. Ben Stokes is a far better cricket. Ben Stokes is what Cameron Green should try and be. Honestly. Be good at both. Work on both. You're the all-rounder of the side. Please just... Can't even do well at either of them. Bo Webster this summer showed Cameron Green, in my opinion, what he should work on. He should be working on his bowling and should be digging in with the bat, you know. But he didn't do that. He made silly decisions with the bat. And with the ball, he didn't do great either. What age do you think peak in T20 as opposed... What age do you think players peak? Is that what you're saying? Or Ollie peak, the cricketer? I think T20 you peak at a lot younger age because of the fact that it's more about power and muscle. I guess But Test cricket, you have to be an experienced cricketer to play Test cricket, in my opinion. It's a lot of mental exhaustion. That's why Travis Head's not playing the Big Bash. It's mentally draining Test cricket. It's 5 days in the field and batting and all that. You're constantly doing something, I guess, unless you're a bowler and the teams are batting and all that. But as a batsman, you're in the field and then you're immediately back out there batting if you're an opening batsman, for an example. So you're constantly doing something. So, yeah, Travis Head isn't playing Big Bash because he said he's mentally drained. And, yeah, it takes a lot more experience and skill and reading the game properly to be a successful Test cricketer compared to Big Bash and T20 where you could just belt it and get runs. So, yeah, that's the way I see it. I think in the Big Bash 20, about 20 to 21 to 24 is when you make a scene for yourself in T20, I guess. And then in Test cricket, it's more like you're 25 and beyonds, if you know what I mean. Like I said, you've got to be an experienced cricketer. You've got to understand how the game works, and you just got to be mentally ready, because Test cricket is not only a battle out there on the field, but it's a mental battle as well. So it's really important. I know you're batting half of that, but still, what do you mean? Like someone like Jake Fraser McGurk, how old is he actually? Because he peaked a few years ago, but he probably should still be in his prime. Do you know what I mean? Like McGurk's 23 years old. That should be that should be around about your I'm in the scene, I mean business type of age for T20. Read my comment above that. You didn't say anything, mate. Can you repeat it? Because it says orange is the new. Your last comment before that. Oh, I didn't see. I can't see that. Is it not? It didn't come through. Oh, no, it didn't come through. Yeah, stamina as well. That's a great point. That's a great point. Yeah, you just have to be. You have to be an experienced cricketer, in my opinion, to be successful at Test cricket. Why do you think Usman played better at the back end of his Test career, his cricket career? Why before, obviously, the last few years, but like in 2023 in England for the Ashes, why do you think he was playing a lot better? Why do you think someone like, um, oh, who else is a good example? It's a shot. That's six. Oh, great stop. Um, Matt Renshaw is another example. Speaking of, look how much better he's playing compared to what he was at the start of his Test career. Do you know what I mean? At the start of his Test career, he was struggling. He's now in the Shield, but look how good he is in the Shield, getting runs. That's six. He's touched the rope. Has he? No, great stop then. But yeah, it it's the stamina, the mental side of it for cricket. This Test cricket's the mental side as well, not just the. That is a pie, and that's six for Wade. But yeah, the mental side of it for T20, you're out there for 3 hours and you're done. You're done for the game after 3 hours. You're done. Yeah, that's it for the game. 3.5 hours, 40 overs. You're out there for 40 overs. Well, there's 40 overs of cricket in that game, and it's done. For Test cricket, 80 overs a day for 5 days. Yeah, and you could be on the field all day in the hot Australian sun, for an example. Like Boxing Day last year, or 2024, sorry. Boiling. In India, we're in the fielders. That's been smacked, but a fielder there. Wades goes. Nisa gets the wicket. But yeah, so I just think at Test cricket, I reckon about 25 plus is when you should start playing, but you'll peak in your early to mid 30s. That was a long way to answer that question. Sorry, but I think all I said was valid. ODI's about. I'll tell you, ODI's a bit in the middle. I think ODI's in the middle, both because ODI is pretty much the perfect way to adapt into from T20 to Test, for an example. Sure, it's still a bit fast pacing, but you have to block the ball still, and you have to work around the field while still smashing sixes and all that. But you've got to work harder, and yeah, it's the perfect middle ground between Test and T20 in my opinion. And that's why someone like McGurk has not done well in ODI, because he just slogs. But now he doesn't do well in T20 anyway. But yeah, like someone like that, I think our problem with cricket in general is there's so much T20 cricket going on. Some cricketers have just gone, I'm just going to slog this. And they're trying to take that into the Test arena. Never going to work, is it? Never going to work. Never. So, yeah. I think the ODI is the perfect middle ground for your career. But start your career, the way it should be, start your career in T20, do some ODI cricket, and then go to Test. That's what it should probably be. But, yeah, that's just my opinion. Long way to answer that question, but, yeah. And it's all started about Green. But, yeah, Green is just, yeah, not at the appropriate standard for international Test cricket at the moment, but he's certainly good at the other two forms of the game. So I rate him in white ball cricket. But, yeah. I've seen all this Sam Constas hate. I think it's not fair at all on him. He's 20 years old. Give him time. Australia played him probably too early in his career. Let him play some Shield cricket for New South Wales. And, yeah, he'll become a great star of the game eventually. In the air. Gone. This game could be on. Travis Head has smashed the ball in red cricket. That's a fair point, but, I mean, he doesn't blind slog. Some cricketers like Warner and him bring their T20 game in, but they also respect the good ball. And Travis Head didn't properly start playing until later. And he's in his peak now as well. 2023 is when he really got into his peak in his career. 2023. So, see what I mean? He's in his 30s in his prime right now. So, yeah, I think, yeah, I absolutely think, yeah, 30 plus is when you peak in Test cricket. Because, like I said, it's a harder game to play. It's mentally exhausting. It's physically exhausting. You're out there for 5 days. It's tough work. And you've got to be an experienced cricketer as well, in my opinion. But, of course, there are going to be players that are like, oh, they're excellent at Test cricket at a young age and go straight there. I'm just saying the average time that you get into your peak. And I think Usman Khawaja is a perfect example. 2023, he was mid-30s. Mid-30s, about 36 years old and playing his best Test cricket. You know? So you just got to be locked in. And yeah, it takes a lot of practice. It's a lot of trial and error. And yeah, it's the toughest format to play in my opinion. Jordan, this game could be on still. You were kidding me. No more talking about the questions that have been asked, but like, I'm sorry, but are the Heat in this game? Hurricanes are throwing wickets away. We could have a game here. This basically been a let's chat with Jimbo. Asked a question and I'll yap about it for 20 minutes. Another duck though, 9 off 8. Surely they don't lose this. Ellis in now. Two balls left of this over. How are they still in this? Bartlett. There you go. Single there. Surely they don't bottle this. And the fact that they've taken this long, obviously net run rate is not their concern, but like, you don't want to play like this in finals, do you? But what an impressive season this team has had, the Hurricanes. Without their beast slogger, Tim David, they still are probably going to finish first unless the Heat continue to just take wickets. And they will get 2, so they will probably win this game. You'd think they'd win this game with 1 over to go, but yeah, T20 takes a lot of skill as well. Like you saw that with Renshaw and players like Maxi. McGurk's good in the field. Fielding is so crucial in cricket, but in particular in T20 cricket, man. It's just like stopping boundaries. It's not even about getting wickets and catches. It's about like preventing boundaries. Like you've got to sprint, you've got to just tap it back and all that. Cricket's a hard sport. There's a reason I don't play it, like professionally. I just sit here and make calls. How would I know? Oh, geez, this is this now. He's been expensive tonight, Zaman Khan. He's not had the greatest night. The Heat just need to win, get to 10 points, and just still in the finals hunt. If they lose, which they're likely to do, then it will be. Oh, it's a dot ball. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Can they defend 6 runs? Or is DL going... You'd assume so. It'd be pretty disappointing if he wouldn't go to a massive game. Like, it's probably the game of the season. The most important game of the season for both those teams. So it would be pretty disappointing on his half if he didn't go. But he'll go. He'll go. I think he already told me he's a WACA member. Yeah, thank you guys for joining the stream, though, because we'll end after this game. But, like, yeah, thanks for listening to me yap for 20 minutes about Cameron Green and the appropriate age to start playing Test cricket, I guess. What age you'll prime at. Like, someone like me, obviously, I'm not a cricketer, but, like, if I was a star of the game, if I was a star at the game, I would not still be at the peak of your powers at 19 years old, if you know what I mean. 19 years old. Yeah, it takes a lot of skill, and it takes a lot of time to develop your craft, and that's why players like Usman Khawaja, do you think you were sub-botted? I wasn't sub-botted, probably view-botted, or people just stopped caring. I don't care. I had a good night streaming. How many you got? Still have 9 in chat. It's not bad. Another dot ball. All right, no more reading. No more distractions here now, chat. Well, let's lock in to the game. We have a game here. Oops, I mean, oh yeah, view botted, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know, man. It's silly. If it is, of course, you never know. How did we get to this? Oh no. Oh, is that not a what? Oh, I did step across. Oh, Canes fans could be filthy if they lose. 5 off 2. Another dot ball, and you need a 6 to win the game. That's crazy. Surely we go to the last ball. That'd be so good. If the Heat win somehow, like honestly, this game should have been done ages ago. How are we still here? Surely, no. It'd be such a shame if he hits the 6 here and not on the last ball or something. Like it would be such a shame if he belted this. I would love it to just be caught out. As a Stars fan, obviously, I want the Canes to lose. But please don't be a 6, please. Gone! Oh my god. Oh my word. Now I kind of regret talking about Cameron Green and Test cricket for 20 minutes because this is crazy. We're going down to the last ball. No way. That is wild. About 20 minutes ago, yeah, I thought that was going to be a 6 as well, the way it looked. I thought 20 minutes ago that whoever wins the Stars Scorchers will be travelling here. There's a chance now whoever wins Stars Scorchers will be hosting the first final of this game, of this final series. Stars or the Scorchers, because they cannot finish first. If the Scorchers beat the Renegades, they cannot finish first, the Canes. So there is a chance that these guys are going to have to travel somewhere else, either Melbourne or Perth. There is a strong chance, likely chance, because I don't think the Renegades will win tomorrow, likely chance that these guys, the men in purple, will have to go to the MCG or go to Optus Stadium. That's crazy. Literally 20 minutes ago, can he belt this? No! The Heat win! The Heat have won! What a game! What? I don't get this. I don't get this. How? That is crazy. We're going to have the last game of the season mean the world to the Sixers and the Heat. How? This is embarrassing. I spent 20 minutes talking about Test cricket thinking this game was done. What the actual hell? Well, I've got my clip now for the stream, but I just... What the fuck? They how? did this happen? How? What the fuck? And now the Heat are sitting at fourth. Look, if the Scorchers win tomorrow, the Hurricanes will not be hosting a home final at the first game. Now, Stars win tomorrow. Stars win Saturday. We're hosting a final at the G. Are the Renegades out now? Yep. I think the Gades are done. I don't get how this has happened. Scorchers will win tomorrow. Both teams control their own destiny for first now. I don't get this. This is terrible. This is terrible from the Hobart Hurricanes. Oh, absolutely crazy. All right, that will do me tonight. Thank you for watching the stream, but what a crazy way to finish this game. No, I think I'd be disappointed if the Stars don't finish first. Dockers lower, not going to lie. Not the Scorchers, of course. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. What a crazy, crazy game of cricket. Crazy way to finish. And that's cricket for you guys. Everyone watching, this is cricket. Anything can happen. And the Heat had belief, and they've somehow won. But yeah, thank you for watching. And until the next one, cheers. And yeah, I'd hate to be a Hurricanes fan right now.